Pigsy didn't get much time in the spotlight as he joined Monkey and Trip late in their journey, but Enslaved's first expansion focuses entirely on the portly protagonist. Does Pigsy's Perfect 10 have some good meat on its bones, or is it all fat? Bored and lonely in the Titan graveyard, Pigsy devises a plan to build the perfect robot companion, requiring him to search the scrap heaps for 3 key components. The old porker provides constant commentary and much in the way of self-deprecating humor as he pulls his weighty frame through the rubble.
We may have bitten off more than we can chew. And with my appetite, that's saying something.
And he's not entirely alone, as a fluttering robot named Truffle scouts ahead while showing some personality itself via chirps and LCD imagery. Separate from the main plot, the tale is lighthearted, and you'll likely grow much fonder of Pigsy before the end.
You know, you might have shared this with me a little earlier. Saved a lot of trouble.
Like the main game, the Pigsy expansion alternates between combat and traversal as you climb your way over crumbling structures, methodically taking out clusters of mechs. The pace varies a bit with chases and tricky platforming sections, but there are no boss fights, and exploration is limited to collecting packages of food and pin-up posters just off the beaten path. Pigsy lacks Monkey's strength and close combat skills, making him a more vulnerable ranged fighter. The slow speed of your rifles makes combat more puzzle-oriented as you hide behind cover or repel out of range. You'll need to analyze each situation carefully and use tossable gadgets to distract and stun mechs or lure them close to turn them against each other. It's understandable that the flabby Pigsy isn't graceful, but the clumsy controls cause occasional frustration, as one wrong move can mean death. At times, your grapple won't fire because the target icon isn't in view, or you'll find yourself standing tall and exposed after attempting to dive into cover. Stylized cutscenes convey Pigsy's tale in a comic book style with a bluesy soundtrack and sharp dialogue. The Titan graveyard's vibrant tones are familiar territory for Enslaved fans, but unfortunately the visual performance in this expansion is choppy and rough around the edges. Pigsy's 3-hour adventure isn't perfect, but it's an entertaining side story for players interested in a slower, more strategic take on Enslaved's combat mechanics. Like its slovenly hero, Pigsy's Perfect 10 comes off a bit sloppy, but it has a good heart.
Oh yeah, that went exactly how I planned it.